Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Carolyn, and in this video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, catching up with you, kind of giving you all a life update on what's been going on with me. So if that sounds interesting to you, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start by just getting my hair out of the way. So I'm going to be using all new to me products. None of these are like new on the market. In fact, some of them I think are discontinued, or I'm not sure. But my very sweet friend Amie was kind enough to give me a lot of makeup that she decluttered. She lives about 3 hours away from me. So my husband and I went and met her and her aunt and had lunch together, and then she also gave me a very big box of makeup, and I kept a few things. I'm also sending a lot of things to friends and family. So thank you so much, Amie. I'm so excited about what I picked out for myself from the box, and excited to try these things. I'm not trying everything I picked out from the box because I picked out quite a few things. I'm going to do a video shortly showing everything I've gotten so far this year, and I'll have in that video all of the products that I picked out from the box of makeup from Amie. If you haven't checked out Amie's channel, I will have it linked in the description box. I highly recommend, please go check out her channel. She is one of the sweetest humans I have ever encountered, and her aunt is super sweet too. And I love watching her videos because she's just so sweet, and that really comes across in her videos, and I always get a good feeling when I watch her videos. So I highly recommend checking her out. Please go check out her channel. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first with this Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. I've actually never used a brow pomade, so and I've always wanted to try Anastasia brow products because I've never tried Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products, and that's what the brand used to be known for, and they started off with just eyebrow products from what I remember. So I think this should be good. I've never actually applied a brow pomade, so I hope it looks okay. So it's been quite a while since I've filmed anything. I had my hysterectomy and it went fine. Like, everything's going well. I'm healing well, on track and everything. I feel like the recovery has been pretty smooth. I was going to film an empties video like before my my plan was to film a empties video before I had my hysterectomy, because I knew I was going to take a break from YouTube during that time, but I just didn't get around to it. I was very fatigued and tired right before my hysterectomy, and also after my hysterectomy, which is why it kind of took me a while to come back to YouTube. I have some videos I want to film, like the empties video, and I still want to film the empties video, and all the makeup I've gotten so far this year. So I actually really like how my brows turned out. Yeah, I feel like I've been missing out on brow pomade because I feel like it's holding my brows in place, and it wasn't too hard to apply, and they don't look splotchy because I have a lot of bald spots in my brows. Well, not a lot, but a few different parts of my brows where I literally have like no hair growth. So it's just kind of bald. So luckily my hair kind of grows out to cover it. But yeah, so this seemed pretty easy to apply, and I think my brows look pretty good, at least in my opinion. So yeah, back to my hysterectomy. The first couple weeks were rough as far as I felt a lot of pain the first few days after surgery. I woke up in a lot of pain. I remember that I woke up thinking this is like some of the worst pain I've ever been in. And it only lasted like 20 minutes because they gave me pain medicine and stuff, but it was very painful when I first woke up from surgery. I had an abdominal hysterectomy. It was a horizontal incision at the, like right at my pubic bone area. She took out my uterus, my fallopian tubes. We left my ovaries, and luckily they look fine. I'm gonna go use this Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. I don't know. Okay, I'll be honest. I really picked this out from the box because I love the packaging with the bird, and then it's in a bird cage, and I just thought this was too cute to pass up. So I'm going in with this light matte shade, Hide and Seek. I'll probably just do my eyeshadow look without talking about every shade, just so I don't lose my train of thought. I left the hospital the next day. After I left the hospital, you know, I haven't been able to lift more than 10 pounds for the last 6 weeks, although I'm on my 7th week, so I've been, you know, back to like doing the laundry and stuff like that, so that's been nice. But for 6 weeks, I couldn't do the laundry, or I couldn't walk the dogs because they're little, but they weigh 11 pounds. We recently took them to the vet, so they each weigh actually the same weight, which is funny because they carry their weight so differently, so I didn't know they weighed the same weight. But anyway, I realize I say "but anyway" a lot. Okay, I did still pick up the dogs after like 3 weeks, I think. Mostly I tried because my dog Stella ran outside. I opened the door to get an Amazon package. She just ran out and out towards the street, and I tried to like bribe her in with a TREAT, which I know that's not good, but I was in a desperate situation, and I was like, Stella, I'll give you a, you know, but she didn't listen, and so I just went out and picked her up, and luckily that worked. I didn't like have to chase her or anything, which I didn't, because I didn't want to chase her because I was trying to get her to come to me, because usually when you chase a dog, they run from you because they think you're playing, and I just... So anyway, that was the first time I picked up Stella, and then I learned that she weighs 11 pounds, and I was like, you know, that's close enough. So I have been picking the dogs up and stuff, but I just couldn't walk them because they get really into, or they sometimes lunge and bark at different things, like if they see a cat or, you know, stuff like that. So I didn't walk them for 6 weeks, but I have been walking them this last week. But the first couple weeks, I felt like I couldn't really, it was really hard to sit up. It was really hard to get in and out of bed. I couldn't really roll over. So that was kind of a difficult time, but luckily that didn't last for very long. So, because it was just mostly the first week, but I feel like it was kind of the first couple weeks where I couldn't really roll over. And I was a little bit nervous that I tore something because one side of the incision hurt really bad. It felt like something like I tore inside. But then I went to my follow-up with the doctor who did the surgery and stuff, and she said that's normal. That happens usually, like pretty much every time there's one side that hurts, and it's something to do with the fascia, something, I don't really know, but something to do with fascia. And so that was normal, and my incision was healing up well. No issues with my incision, like it's pretty much healed, like it's healed now. I don't have, you know, there's just a scar. I feel like my recovery was pretty smooth. I'm not sure like if there's going to be any future issues, because I was asking my doctor about pelvic floor physical therapy, and she said to wait 3 months to see how everything settles. So I'll reassess at that point, but hopefully everything's fine. I feel like it should be fine. So yeah, everything seems like it's going well, and I'm really relieved about the surgery and just like not having to deal with periods and stuff, because, well, if you watched my previous video about how I'm having a hysterectomy, you would know that I really had severe periods, so yeah, they were quite unpleasant. So that's a big relief not to have that anymore. Maybe I'll do a video like a year post-op, or if something comes up, or maybe when I start physical therapy or something, or if anything comes up from it. But so far everything seems fine. So maybe if you have any questions, like maybe if you're someone who has to have one, or I don't know, if you have any questions, let me know, and maybe at some point I could do like a Q&A. Obviously I only know my experience really, so I can't say that it's different for everyone, and I'm not a doctor or an expert in any of it. But yeah, I feel like all that went well. I'm doing okay. I had a very stressful evening last night. My dog Belle, she's a senior dog. She's my little old lady. She is the sweetest dog ever. But she's getting older, and I hate that. I wish dogs lived longer. Like, I hate their lifespan, how they live long enough for you to get extremely attached to them and then they just die too soon. But she's fine. So she's fine, but she has, I guess she has, we still need to like take her to the vet or talk to the vet or something, but we did talk to a vet. My husband talked to a vet online, but I guess there's this website called Just Ask where you can talk to a vet. You just have to, or I guess you could talk to any kind of expert. I don't know exactly what it is, but he went to this website. He paid $5 to talk to a vet virtually. Okay, I just got an alert on my phone that my storage was low, so I had to go and like erase some things. But anyway, so last night Belle started walking really funny, and almost like she couldn't stand, and she was wobbling a lot, and like her head was wobbling a lot, and she couldn't walk, she couldn't stand, and she kind of was like moaning a little bit, like she was in pain. And so I thought she was having a stroke, and I started like bawling because I just felt like, oh no, is this the beginning of the end? My husband, I was looking up like what could be going on, and then I thought maybe it was a stroke, so I started looking up the signs of a stroke, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think she had a stroke. But then I was feeling a little bit relieved because I was reading that most dogs recover from strokes, so that's good. I'm gonna use this Pretty Vulgar the ink blacklist gel liner. I've actually also haven't used gel liner before, so new experience again. Hopefully it's works out okay. I usually just use liquid eyeliner, but anyway, I don't know if I'll be able to talk and do this at the same time. Okay, I think that actually turned out pretty well. I think it's a lot easier than liquid eyeliner as far as like the learning curve and stuff. But I'm still not at the level where I can talk and do it, so I'm just gonna do this other eye. I think I like the gel eyeliners better than the liquid. So yeah, I thought she was having a stroke, and so I was pretty worried, but my husband talked to the online vet, and they said, I should mention that she recovered. It only lasted this little, where she was wobbling and not wanting, and off balance and all that. It only lasted for like less than 20 minutes, and then she was totally normal. It was like she went outside fine, she had like energy again, she was walking fine. We actually took her on a walk to see how she would do. Normal, acted normal. She was excited to go on a walk, she was eating. So I was like, this is confusing, what is going but so that helped kind of determine, like the vet, online vet said his diagnosis was vestibular disease. I think that's how you say it. Oh, I'm trying this Benefit Highbrow. Okay, so she was completely normal, and I guess with a stroke, you know, there's a bit more recovery time, which is what I thought. I was like, what is going on? Why is this, why is she suddenly okay? This is kind of confusing. I mean, I was happy about it, but I was also confused. I had never heard of vestibular disease, so I guess it's like an issue with inner ear, your inner ears. Okay, I just had, my storage was full again. I had to just go and delete Call of Duty app, which I'm sad about, but it's okay. Okay, and I'm gonna move on to my face. I'm gonna use this Tarte, what is this? Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is actually what kind of got the whole ball rolling on me getting the makeup from the Decluttered makeup from Amie, because she said she didn't like it, and I said I had been wanting to try it, so she offered to send it to me. And then I was like, I already knew she had a lot of makeup that she wanted to get rid of, so I was like, you know, it might be easier, what if I just came and got everything you didn't want and gave it to like friends and family, and because I have a lot of people I could give it to. So it worked out, because then she was just able to like put everything in a box and not worry about shipping it and packaging it like it's, you know, being shipped. So I guess vestibular disease can look like a stroke in dogs. It looks very similar. But it's like something to do, it could be an ear infection or just something to do with their inner ears. I want to still talk to our vet to see if, you know, what we should do if it's an ear infection, because she would need to go on antibiotics. But I've been reading about it, and dogs can make a complete recovery from it, but it's not life-threatening. It's not like progressively damage. She did have like another bout of it today. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. There was a few different foundations, and I was able to find a couple that matched me like perfectly, and this is one of them. I did use it because I was trying it out. I like that it comes with a pump, and it actually matches me perfectly, so that was exciting. Sorry, this video feels a little all over the place, and I apologize for that, but I feel very all over the place right now. Belle started acting like she did last night, where she was kind of wobbly, not able to walk. But then she just laid down, fell asleep, and she's fine now, back to herself, barking, running around. So I don't know, it's very odd. But it seems like it's a good prognosis. Like, seems what she has isn't too serious and is treatable from what I understand. I'm not a vet, so I don't really know, but just from what the vet we talked to last night, or my husband talked to last night, said, and then also just what I've been reading, it seems like everything, it's common in older dogs, and they should recover within a few weeks. So sometimes they need antibiotics, so we may need to get her antibiotics, but she should be fine. So I'm really relieved about that. I was really stressed out last night. I was crying a lot. I gave myself a headache from crying. So I didn't have the best night last night, but I felt I didn't finish doing my eye makeup. I felt a lot of relief though when we figured out that it wasn't what we thought it was. You know, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was, a stroke. But even if it was a stroke, she could recover from that as well. I'm going to be going in with my mascaras. I just got these recently. I got them myself, but the L'Oreal Telescopic and then the L'Oreal Voluminous. I like to put the Telescopic down first on my lashes first, and then follow it up with the Voluminous, and I feel like it gives a really good effect on the lashes. I like layering my mascaras. But yeah, she seems to be doing okay. We recently took her to the vet a few weeks ago, and she had blood work done because they recommend doing that for senior dogs, you know, and everything's fine. She had really good blood work, except for she has a high red blood cell count. And then we took her in for a follow-up blood work, and I guess she had, I don't know why they needed to do a follow-up, because they basically just said, yeah, she has a high red blood cell count. And then I was like, well, what do we do? Treat it? And I guess there's nothing. So it was kind of I don't know. I guess it's fine. Like, she's just lived with it so far, so she should be fine. But yeah, the vet said there's really nothing they do for that. Just keep an eye on her. So then when that happened last night, I was like, oh my gosh, like, this must be from the high red blood cell count. And I don't know. Sometimes I just get really stressed out. And when it comes to my dogs and stuff, I worry a lot because I'm just, you know, very attached to them. So when something is wrong, I feel really stressed out about it, as I think most people do who have dogs or pets. It's really hard when it's also, you know, because it's also expensive when something goes wrong, because the vet bills, you know, are not cheap. But yeah, I think things are going to be fine, and I'm feeling really relieved about that. But it's just been something I've been stressed about for last night and today. But it's fine. Everything's fine. My husband Kevin painted my beauty room. It probably doesn't look very different on camera. In person, it's very light pink. Almost, it's a white. The color is timid white, I think. So it is a white, but it has a pink hue to it, and I really like the color of the room. I wish it came across better on camera, although I'm filming on my phone and I don't have the greatest lighting, so I don't know, not everything is totally accurate to color, which I know is probably like, I don't know how long my hair's been like that. Sorry if that was annoying anyone. I call it beauty room, but it's kind of like my room, but it's just, I have my dresser in here, and we still need to get furniture for it. I need to get bookshelves and stuff. I want to get a bookshelf in the corner next to me, and then behind me, and kind of decorate it a little bit more. But getting it painted was a pretty big step, or something I've been wanting to do basically since we moved in. So that was pretty exciting, and yeah, now I just need to get the furniture for it and stuff. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I really love the color. I'm using the Flower Beauty the Flower Beauty concealer, Light Illusion concealer. So I'm excited to finish my room. But yeah, as I was saying, I have my clothes in here and just the stuff that's my stuff, basically. All my clothes and makeup and stuff. So I call it my beauty room, but I also have a desk behind me, so it's kind of also an office type thing. So I call it my beauty room, but it's also just my room. The closet is way too small for two people, for me and my husband to have our clothes in there. Like, it barely fits his clothes. I don't know, it's a really small closet. And then we also have separate bathrooms. I mean, we, you know, like for our showers and stuff, we have our shower and like our getting ready stuff, you know, like he has his he has the master bathroom. It's I dropped my mirror and it's broke. I think I didn't break the actual mirror portion, but I think I broke the rest of it because it's normally supposed to stand upright, but it keeps falling. So I'm kind of annoyed with that. Since we've been married, actually, we've had separate closets and bathrooms. So he has like all of his stuff in his bathroom, like hair gel, shaving stuff, like his shaving, grooming, beard stuff. I'm going in with, I'm gonna do a little bit of other concealer, but yeah, we've been able to have separate separate bathrooms and stuff, separate closets and bathrooms since we've been married. We've always lived in like smaller places, we've lived in 2 apartments and 2 townhouses. This is our second townhouse, but they've all been kind of small in the closet space and bathroom space, you know, because I have just different, I have my skincare and my hair tools and everything, so that's why I'm going in with this Becca setting powder, Hydro Mist setting powder. So yeah, I've been able to have, you know, like kind of my own bathroom space throughout our marriage, which has been really cool. Yeah, because I just feel like we've been really lucky in that way, since somehow we've always had, like, we used to have a 2-bedroom, now we have, and then our last one we had 3 bedrooms, and then this is 3 bedrooms, so we each get our own office. So yeah, so because we've had the 3 bedrooms for the last couple places, yeah, I've been able to have my own little room too, so that's been cool. But yeah, it's just the 2 of us, but we've been lucky enough to live in places with 2 bathrooms and then, you know, 2 closets. So yeah, I really like that. I have this Rare Beauty blush, which I was so excited about, in Happy, I'm gonna be using that. I'm really excited about this. It's definitely very pigmented, and Nikki LaRose said to apply these liquid brushes, like the Rare Beauty cream blushes and stuff, you put it on the back of your hand and then kind of go in from there instead of applying it directly onto your face. But yeah, it's definitely pigmented. I don't know if it's coming across very well on camera. It feels like on camera, the camera doesn't look particularly bright or good lighting, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. I got this, there was mini bronzers in the box, and I picked out this one and the Hoola and the Chocolate Soleil. I've actually never tried NARS Laguna. This is the NARS Laguna bronzer. For whatever reason, I never tried it, so trying it now. I'm really excited. But yeah, we're trying to also get our house, like not just my room, but just the rest of the house, to feel more like a home. Kevin is gonna be painting. This is my room is the only one he's painted so far, so he's gonna paint the rest of the house. So that's gonna be nice when that's done. And I'm gonna go in with this Nabla highlighter in Privilege. I tried it on and it was so pretty, so I was like, oh, I have to take this one. He's also been working on the backyard. Him and his friend put up a fence for, if you watched my video of like our initial home tour, you know that it was a shared backyard. So for a while we were having to take our dogs outside on a leash just to go potty and stuff, and because they didn't have a yard, because it was a shared yard, but then also there was a gate that didn't close, but that you enter, like it was an entrance for the yards. So there was always a chance of them getting out of the gate. And then there was also a big gaping hole from under our fence to this forest basically that's behind us. So Kevin also was able to get that filled in with a lot of dirt, and he actually also was resourceful and got a couple logs from someone who just had them in the someone in the neighborhood had them in their front yard for like trash to pick up. So he grabbed some of those. I don't know if you can see the highlighter. Yeah. It's really pretty. It's basically undetectable. Like there's no shimmer particles or anything. It's very smooth, and I think it gives a nice glow. So I really like this novel highlighter. But yeah, so Kevin was able to get the gap filled in, get the fence up. So now we have our own little backyard that's enclosed, and we can just let the dogs out and they can be outside. I'm got this little mini Buxom lip gloss in the shade Dolly. I tried this on. It was so pretty. It's really glossy. But yeah, I'm so glad we got the backyard taken care of. Kevin's still doing work on it, like making it look nice, because it's just, I feel like it needs a lot of work for what we want. We want to make this place really nice because we do want to be here for a while. But yeah, I felt like this lip gloss is really pretty. This is the finished look. So yeah, that was a kind of long, chaotic get ready with me. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.